Okay, I think we're live. So this is a completely new run than what I've been doing. First of all, if you can't tell with Professor Juniper here, we are in Pokemon Black today. And the challenge that I have set for myself is, can I basically go through the entire game with just a Kingdra? I'm gonna allow an HM slave, even though I only think you really need cut to get through here, but that Pokemon will not be allowed to be used in battle. And so I'm gonna go through with just a Kingdra. Um, what I have done to the Pokemon Black file is I've set it up to where a lot of things are the same, but I have completely random Pokemon for battles, and I have completely random movesets on all the Pokemon. And why I did this is I thought it would be fun to do completely random Pokemon because if you can't tell by my icon, it's a Kingdra. It's my favorite Pokemon, and I think in this gen, Kingdra's only real downfall is that it's weak to dragon. And if we went through Pokemon Black with just the normal battles on, there's not going to be a ton of trainers with dragon type. So, I mean, it's decently tanky. I think it could take hits from most of the other types. So I thought by randomizing the Pokemon, it is going to make certain aspects of it easier, but we're definitely going to be running into way more dragon type Pokemon as well than we would otherwise. And then why I randomize the moves is I do think I've done enough of these runs where you randomize Pokemon completely. I don't think we're going to be able to get through the entire game without seeing at least one Shedinja, and you can't randomize Shedinja's ability, so it is going to have Wonder Guard. So we are going to keep that in mind since we are only allowed to use the Kingdra. To hopefully get it to a point where it has something that is able to hit Shedinja, even if that is, I think it's still affected by like hail or something like that, like anything like a sandstorm as well. So even if it, even if it's down to that, but I also just thought randomizing the moves would be fun as well because it's just going to be basically a lot more luck based off of how well we do on the run. The TMs are also randomized in that I think there's just a 50-50 chance for everything about whether we'll be able to learn it or not. So, with that, I think that is all that I have. So let's just get into it and see how it goes. I didn't know setting this up. Kingdra is really decent, and so I don't know, since I've never done anything like this before, if it's going to be something where I'm a little bit overpowered in the beginning and it's be kind of boring. But again, that's why the Pokemon randomization can be fun, because at any time you could just run into a legendary. But bottom line is I have no expectations for how this is going to go, so we're just going to have to get into it and see together. So I'll be the girl. It's Hilda. um we can use my name. I am Kelsey. Okay, yes, I'm Kelsey. We've got Sharon, and we have got Bianca. Alright, so let's get through this and let's kick this off. It is autumn. Did I know that? Have I been in Pokemon Black? I think how it works is that it basically is it changes the season. Like you can go through a whole year every 4 months, because every month when you log into the game it'll be a new season. So I think if it goes in order, that means as soon as we hit August here, because I'm recording this right now in July, that it would go to winter, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played it like enough back to back where I would know that, but here we are. Let's get this going. So, Kelsey, what's keeping Bianca? Okay, here she is. Let's just skip through all of this because I'm ready to get going. Alright. Opening it, and what it should be in here, enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper. What it should be in here is I've got the starters where we've got the regular Tepig, we've got the regular Snivy, we've got the Kingdra, but there's an option that says to have the rival keep the starters, and I did not click that, so what I'm hoping is they're going to pick the Snivy and the Tepig, but then what should happen is that they should instantly get randomized in the first battle, so we won't know what they're going to be. So, hopefully that's going to work. We're going to find out. But anyway, I am taking my Kingdra. So, here we go. Now, let's see. Got to battle Bianca first, and then we're going to see if I did the settings correctly. So, Bianca is going to send out, yep, Joltik. So, interesting. That is Electric Bug. And like I said, the moves should also be completely randomized. The abilities are kept the same, so I think we're going to check right now. I think Kingdra regularly would have Sniper, and I should still have Sniper. Yes, I do. So, that's awesome. But now, let's see my moves. Wild Charge, Meteor Mash, Spore, and Stun Spore. That is interesting, especially with a Joltik. I think it's gonna resist both of these. I think Electric resists Steel, and Electric on Electric I don't think is gonna do much. I think I'm still Meteor Mash. I think I can potentially get the boost, and Wild Charge I don't. That damages me, right? So I don't want to try to play that game. So let me just try this and see how it goes. Avoid it. Oh no! Oh my! Oh wow! He hit a sheer cold. Oh wow! I can't believe he had that. I can't believe he had that. Oh my god. Basically, I'm gonna treat this run kind of like a Nuzlocke in the sense that if I faint, I'm going to restart the run, because like I said, I really think this is gonna be based more off of what my moves are, and in that case, what other people's moves are. I can't believe he hit a sheer cold with 30% accuracy in the very first battle of the game. So that is what I call having very bad luck, but bottom line, I'm also going to treat it like a Nuzlocke in the sense that these initial battles before I'm allowed to train or do anything are not going to count. We're still going to kick things off from when I get the Pokeballs outside our town from Professor Juniper. So, wow, what an inauspicious start though. That's hilarious. I can't even believe she had that on him. It's so funny. So what is Charon gonna have? Like I said, he should have, in the normal game, he would have taken the Snivy, but it'll just randomize, which is the great thing about the randomizer. So, Charon, Crobat, shoot, and that is gonna be his starter, No. I'm so used to them carrying it the whole time. But each time we go into battle, that should randomize. The good news is hopefully I can just wild charge this and we'll see a different result. I swear to God, if he has Hornbill or something. Hammer Arm. That is not what I wanted to see. Ouch. Okay. Let's do it. Super effective. That hurts me a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, and hopefully it's just gonna be one more. A detect, perfect. Come on, guy. Now let's do for one more and see. Okay, there. Okay, so I'm 1 for 2. I'm 1 for 2 on the starter battles. So, and that's good experience off the Crobat too. That's awesome. So, oh, I almost thought we were gonna get to level 8, which would have been incredible. I'm not gonna have any rules. Again, like I said, I just have no idea with the random moves and the random Pokemon how easy or hard this is going to be. So I'm not going to inhibit myself from leveling, and I mean I think just naturally doing all of the trainer battles in the game with one Pokemon is going to lead Kingdra to just be a little bit over leveled in general, but we will just, again, we're taking this all as we go, so we will just find out and see how that goes. But Mom's giving us a cross transceiver. I think I've played more Black and White 2 recently instead of this, but I believe we have to go straight to Bianca's house, right? But her dad doesn't want her to go because he's being controlling. I don't know. I guess, what are we supposed to be, 10 or 12 in this? I forget if they made him a little older, but okay. Now we can go to the lab. Alright. Let's go see the professor. I think I am. I was thinking about whether I wanted to name Kingdra or not, and even though this isn't technically a Nuzlocke, I think I'm still like go in the spirit of a Nuzlocke anyway, and give it a nice nickname. So I'm gonna name her Kelly. That's a nice name. Kelly the Kingdra. So we've got Kelly, and again, that's going to be our only Pokemon, and we're just going to see how this game goes, you guys. I'm so excited. The randomizer just makes it so fun because we just have no idea what is going to come at us, and so I'm just very excited to see what we have. I wonder if this is a mistake. I was going to say, I don't even think I'm going to train much on the grass. I'm probably fight one thing to, let me get Meteor Mash up top. And so this is Spore Sleep and Spore Paralysis. So, I mean, I guess maybe if we need this, it could be useful to have. But honestly, again, I'm more interested in trying to get a wider range of attack because I think that is going to be more useful for the exact thing of like the Joltik. Not that that would have helped, but like with only an electric and steel type right now, that's like if we see a ground Pokemon, like that's instantly gonna be not very fun. So I'm hoping Kingdra's gonna learn levels on the regular levels that it normally would as it progresses through the game. So I'm hoping we'll do that, and then like I said, and then with each TM that we get, it's just gonna be literally 50-50 a gamble of whether we can learn it or not. So but maybe this could be good for a little bit of status cheesiness if the opportunity comes up, but I am probably going to replace him as soon as we can get better moves. But maybe we can go to 8. I think the fight that we have to do with N, I wish I remembered if he had a 7 or an 8, because if he has an 8, I'd prefer to be at a 9, because I'm just imagining like him having a Hydreigon like in the very first fight that somehow, even with the moves randomized, knows like Dragon Pulse or something like that. And speaking of, I'm just looking at my nature right now that has boosted defense but a little lower on the special defense. So I feel like that could just wreck me if that was the case. So But I forget. Never mind. I'm not gonna train on the grass because I forget we have to go through a couple of trainers before that fight, if I'm remembering right. Again, I have not played this in a while, so bear with me. Alright. Come on, Bianca. Ready to go. I always think it's funny doing something like this. Like, I've done a randomizer, just regular Nuzlocke with this before, and you go out and you take your first steps together, and then it's all kind of rah friendship right here at the beginning, and then they always say after we do the catching tutorial up here, they're like, let's see how many Pokemon each catch, and then we'll, like, I don't know if it's a contest or if we'll just, like, compare. Anyway, we go out together, and then they literally won't let you go up to the town without comparing Pokemon with them, and obviously since I'm not going to be catching anything, I'm just going to have the Kingdra, and I'm pretty sure they're going to chastise me for not having more Pokemon. So, I'm using the speed up a little, just trying to get through this as fast as possible. Hopefully it's not too choppy. My computer's not that fast, so even the speed up I think is pretty. It doesn't go too much faster than it normally would, but that's really cool. I know how to catch Pokemon now, even though I'm not gonna ever catch a Pokemon. So, oh no, we're not gonna have any train. I'm messing up. Again, black and white and black and white too. No, this end fight is right off the bat. We literally just go through this route, and then who is it? Team Plasma in this are the villains. They're already like waiting there with a big like crowd of making their announcements. So I am probably just, yeah, we'll see what this encounter is and see if I can. I was gonna say train off of it, but this scares me a little bit, and I do have the Pokeballs, meaning that would be some great experience. Well, okay, so I'm at 7. I think the Meteor Mash, I should say, I think the Wild Charge would actually be neutral as well, because it's Steel Rock. And I think Meteor Mash would be neutral because of the Steel Rock again. So I'm gonna try this and see what it does, because I would love to get this experience. But also, like I said, I do have the Pokeballs now, which means if I have a death, I'm gonna restart the run. So I'm gonna run away. And again, because it's randomized, if this Aggron had like Outrage on it, I feel like that's the end, even though he's a 4 and I'm a 7. So let's just be a little bit of just, I'm curious to see. Let's do it and see what happens. Okay, and he's using Fury Cutter. That's great. Okay, so let's go for another one. I realized I could also probably Spore it too, but I was concerned that this just wouldn't do enough if he was too tanky. But yeah, that's fine. Let him do another Fury Cut. Can I kill him? Hit? Yes. Okay. Let's see that experience. Yeah. So I'm up to 8. Spite. I don't see that being useful. Yeah, it only I was thinking I always get its Grudge, I guess, that if you knock the Pokemon out, which again that would end the run, but yeah, I think the status moves are gonna be way more effective here than just cutting the 4 PP, so we're not gonna learn it. Okay. Keep old moves. Alright, let's move forward. I think she has a potion for me. Cool. I'm at 8. I think N is gonna be at 7 up here. I'm gonna feel really stupid if it's not. I have certainly played this with a randomizer and got cleared from N, because again, he can just have anything. Let's see what this is. Ah, Chimchar. That should be easy. Just give that a wild charge. So I'm gonna feel embarrassed that I didn't train more if he has just something absolutely nasty, or again, so I'm gonna compare Pokemon with here, and they're upset that I just have Oshawott, even though it's my Kingdra. Anyway, I'm gonna be really embarrassed if he just has something absolutely nasty to start out with that I didn't train better. And it's also just gonna be unfortunate too if I'm trying to think of like the worst possible typing that we could run into here, where it would just be a bad matchup with only steel and electric type. But I don't think, because I just tried to learn Spite, and so I don't think the next move is gonna, oh sorry, talking to Juniper, not. Is it even Nurse Joy in here? Do they have a different, it's Nurse Joy and everything, right? Am I crazy? Okay. Anyway, it's just, again, when we only have the 2 moves, it could be just not an ideal situation, but I guess I'm gonna have the attitude with it of not going to worry about it too much, because it could be a Caterpie with sheer cold again, and if I'm wrong and it's not a 7, that could KO me just like that Joltik did. So let's just try this. You know what? This is the first run. And again, I don't know if I'm being too hard or too easy, because my thought is I don't usually like to heal, so I'm not going to, but I always allow hold items. So again, I don't know if that is going to be too hard, too easy, or if it's all just, you know, luck. So again, I can't stress this enough that we're all going to be learning in this run together. So we're going to try to quickly spam through the text of the plasma speech. Liberation. This is like, to me, these are almost like the weirdest villains of any Pokemon game, because it's so counterintuitive that they want to liberate Pokemon, which is a good idea, but they want to do it by capturing other people's Pokemon. So definitely not my favorite in the series, but again, I'm mostly only familiar with 1 through 5, and I've heard, is it Team Flare that they have in Gen 6 that I have heard at least most people like? So here we go. So here's N. Let's see what he's gonna have. We're hoping Swallow. Okay, that I feel like is just like a neutral. It's pure poison. It is 7. That's great. So if he has Horn Drill or something, I'm glad that I got to 8 or something. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but again, because I'm thinking he'll just end up a little bit over leveled, to kind of prevent that, especially after that start with sheer cold. I'm wondering if I can try at least to go into things like just 1 level over whatever the ace is going to be. I'm thinking for the gyms and things like that. But let's do a wild charge. I'm hoping that'll be good. Oh yeah, critical. How much recoil? Not even that bad. Okay, up to 9. That's awesome. All right. Kelly's looking good, guys. Feeling good. Let's heal. I think I'm still... The item should be randomized, but there's a couple, like, I think, and again, I'm so sorry if I'm just, like, spouting nonsense, but I think, not this guy, I think, like, if you go into this house, like, you get a free ball? Maybe upstairs? Yeah. And again, like, not that that'll be necessary, but I'm not gonna heal in battle, but again, if I'm just training up in the wild areas, then it could be useful to sell some balls and maybe just get some healing items so I don't have to run back to the Pokemon Center so much. But let's get right here on Route 1, and I think, or sorry, this should be 2, and this should be my running shoes right here, which will be great. Yep. Mom came all the way out here to give me some new shoes. That's so nice. Alright. So, you don't want to fight. Here's an item. Heart scale. I don't know if that works. I've never tried that, because I assume the heart scale still works the same way here, in that you can try to learn something. And I don't know, because Kingdra starts out fully evolved, if there would be something in theory that it could learn. You know, again, I was gonna fight this because just out of habit of just kind of on the way to the gym, but when I think my best move is Wild Charge, I'm not trying to hurt myself right before I go have these real fights with trainers. So I'm just gonna be running, and I randomized all the Pokemon in the wild just because it's fun, instead of just running into stuff with the Unova Pokemon. And also, if I do need to train, it's I mean, everything's a little bit harder because anything can have random moves. Here's the first fight. But it also, if I didn't randomize, it's a lot harder to farm up. What do I think they have on this first route? Just like Patra, and I forget the other really early Pokemon. So I thought that would be nice too, that, you know, you can hit something which could kill you, so it's definitely a risk, but easier to get XP when there's a chance for something more. So let me try Meteor Mash against the Meowth. Hit. Awesome. Alright, we are already up to 10. That is great. And this guy, no. You want to fight though. Yes. Alright, at least kind of no. Alright, let's go. Ampharos. See, this is kind of the same situation as the Joltik, where I don't even know which is going to be better to try Meteor Mash or Wild Charge on him. But I think, speaking of, I think I am going to Spore him, just because I don't have an exact plan here. Perfect. I love that this gen they started actually like having the eyes closed when they fall asleep. It's such a small thing, but it's cute, it's funny, I like it. So let me just go for the Meteor Mash and see what that does. And I also forget, I've used the Ampharos a handful of times, but I just have no idea right now if it's better. Well, these are both physical moves, so it doesn't matter, but okay. Let's just see, maybe I get attack boost? Yeah, not very effective. Oh, but look, I did get the attack boost. That's awesome. That is awesome. So now let me go for it again and see if there's a noticeable. Yes, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. That went better than expected. Kelly up to 11. Twin Needle, okay, I'm definitely going to get rid of Stun Spore first. I'd way rather have people asleep. So, and that, again, I don't know that that is the answer that I want against, like a ground type, necessarily. But, the worst case what is going to happen is, if we survive this long, is, we eventually get Surf, and HMs are compatible with everyone, and so we will get, Surf on Kelly eventually for the stab, even if we don't learn a water move up till then, but it will just be a complete, like, it could be anything up until then. So Twin Needle, unfortunately that's good against what, like, Dark and Psychic, which steel and electric would have. I really need something, like I need a grass or what, like something to deal with a ground type right now is I think what I am mostly worried about. So, but still, it's always nice to have coverage, and Twin Needle is not that bad. So, all right. And then again, I think I'm gonna try to avoid these encounters for the moment because my plan is I'm gonna go through the trainers and I'm gonna see where that kind of leaves me for the gym. Because we'll have, I think that guy, another youngster up there, and then Bianca, I believe, wants to fight up here as well, and Sharon in this school, and then a couple to the route to the east of that. So I do think that'll have us up to the gym's levels, but we'll see. Again, it's all randomized. Because this is a Rufflet, and I'm just not as familiar with Gen 5 Pokemon as I am with the previous 4, but obviously the experience is going to be greatly dependent on what we meet. So if it's just a bunch of Rufflet, we're going to grow a lot slower than if we get some stronger people to fight against. So that's an easy one though. Easy Rufflet win. So something else over there's a cut tree, but there's stuff behind here, which again we're basically just a lot of this is gonna be mostly not usable if it is balls or healing items. Again, healing items are kind of nice if I'm just training, but I'm gonna try. Again, the goal is to get through this without using them in battle. So what I'm looking for is a good held item. Like I can't imagine a mind plate if we got a psychic move, but I can actually, I was gonna say I can put that on, but it feels a little risky in the sense that this is gonna make, I'm sure, the more damage I can do, the more recoil I'm also gonna have. But let me, again, we're just being, I don't know if that's risky, but anyway, my idea would be like if we could somehow get like a leftovers early on in the game, or just something. Here's Bianca. Something to match one of our types, like something right now that could boost, or something that could boost accuracy. Just because I think Meteor Mash is what, like 85 or something like that. That would be awesome. Okay, she has a Soul Rock. Okay. So, and I think this is what would have been, I forget what she normally catches as the first one in the game, because I think then she goes with her starter, which should be not the Joltik, it should be different. But that's easy for a steal on Rock right there. Wow, oh my, she went from a Joltik to a I mean, it's a Lapras, but I mean, Meteor Mash or Wild Charge, I feel like are both good choices here. But I'm going to do the Wild Charge because I just put the Magnet on and just kind of see what happens here. Yep, that's a KO. That almost did 10 recoil, so it makes me a little, I wasn't at completely full health with that either. We're going to keep testing that and see how it goes, because I would hate to be like in a gym battle and feel like I don't have a ton of choices. Let's heal, and then let's go fight Sharon. Thank you. And I'm also going to, like I said, just because, even if it just means the problem is I feel like you can't go to like the big department store or whatever until like the very end of this game. But like normally what I would say is it'd be so nice if in something like in Johto, when you get to Goldenrod so early in the game, if you had all this money from, I forget, I can't go there yet, all this money from balls that you could sell and then like buy some vitamins or something like that, that would be great. And then again, you can buy some like TMs there too, but I don't even know the mart situation here, but bottom line is it's gonna be great regardless to just have stuff to sell. So, and again, this is probably a little tedious, but I kind of know where stuff is in this game. Yeah, through there's something. Okay, and yeah, because all this stuff is randomized. Again, it would be insane to get like a lucky egg. It would be insane to find leftovers. That I think probably the best item that I can think of right now that we could find and put on Kelly. And I know there's something randomly like here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Full restore. That would be great if poisoning doesn't kill you in this gym, but that would be great still if I'm just very little health out training somewhere. But I think that's all I wanted to do. I healed. Let's go. I think Sharon is in here and we'll fight him. Yes, and then this guy, he gives me, I think, a full heal. So antidote, awakening. Oh, I thought it was a morph. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. And then if we beat Sharon here, we should get some oranberries, which I think maybe instead of the magnet is I'll put an oranberry on Kelly when we go to the gym, just because I'm guessing there will be something at some point where we'll want to use Volt Tackle against it, and it'll be great to basically have the oranberry on there. So hopefully this goes well. I forget what his levels are here completely. Ivysaur. Again, this is what I'm talking about. We don't have something necessarily for grass. Twin Needle, I think does poison resist bug? I mean, I think so. I think this is neutral. Let me try Twin Needle. Okay, so that did half, but then he's got the oranberry on that. Aqua Ring. I think I'm gonna stick with this. Definitely not Wild Charge. I don't know what Meteor Mash does against grass type poison. I'm not as good with what resist stuff. Unfortunately, that's where my lack of knowledge starts to show a lot in these games. But I think this will finish it. So, not too bad. Not too bad. And that, almost 13. Shiftry. Oh, okay. So now, though, this is great. We have Twin Needle. This is great. This should be easy. And it's only 8. That's awesome. Look at that. Barely needed a second hit. Down goes Shiftry. Yeah, and this should be perfect. So I'm at 13. And I think the gym it's a 14, 15, or 16, I'm sure. I don't know. Again, I'm sure that sounds tiring at this point of like what I don't have memorized in from the game just because I haven't played enough. But we are going to go fight the trainers to the east by, is it called the Dream Yard over there? Anyway, bottom line is I'm thinking, depending on what they have, that'll get us up. If we're at 13 right now, that should definitely get us to 15, which is, again, probably not over level. And there will be a couple of gym trainers in here, too. So, let's see what folks will have out here. Okay. But I keep forgetting. Normally, this is just like a wrecker because with basically almost every other thing that I do, I would randomize the abilities, like always. But I didn't in this one just because I didn't see a reason to. So the slow start is huge. Let me try a Meteor Mash and see what that does. Okay, decent. And I avoided. I didn't even see. I was so focused on how much damage I did to him. I did not even see what we avoided from him. But another one. If we hit this, come on, Kelly, no. Oh, water spout. Okay. And he's at half health. Okay. And I quad resist water. So I have no idea why I went for that. Maybe it's only attacking move. We don't know. Okay. That should be tons of XP. That was worth it. 14. Nightshade. Yes. I'm almost hesitant to get rid of Spore this fast. But, Nightshade is very cool in terms of that will basically should be anything except a normal, which a normal should, all of these are regularly affected to normal types, so everything else, this would be like if we did see a ground type or something. I think I'd rather have just like a guaranteed hit on it than the ability to put it to sleep, so I think this will be worth it. So let's learn Nightshade. Alright, Kelly learned Nightshade. It's got a Wormhole to follow the Regigigas. That's amazing. Let me try the Meteor Mash. I don't think Bug resists Steel. Yep. Oh, and I got the boost, but I think he only has 2. Does he have 2? Yeah. I should say, does she? Alright. And we've got this guy, right? Yep. What do you got? What do you got for me today? Oh, Infernape. Okay. That is definitely a big guy. But it is 7 and I'm 14. Let's do a Wild Charge. See how this does. Awesome. Oh, crit. Perfect. Perfect. And I forget I still got the magnet on as well, I believe. Empoleon. Okay. Wild Charge. Oh my god, he has the 2 fully evolved Sinnoh starters. That's wild to just see that in a randomizer. Oh, and just what I said, so we are at 15, which is great, and this is before the gym trainers. And Pinsir. I think I can Wild Charge this again. I'm gonna find out if Bug resists electric, but nope, that was all fine. Alright. And I'm ready to be done because I'm almost at half health and I would like to heal. But on that note, we are going to talk to this nice lady. And she is going to give us Pansear. And Pansear, in the spirit of not officially catching anything, is going to be gifted to us. And Pansear is what we are going to teach Cut to. So, I'm going to call you... How about Pancake? A little Pancake on the team. Alright, and he will not be allowed to be used in battle. I'm basically almost like, can I go in here? Yes, I can for that. I'm basically going to teach him Cut when I get it, but then pretty much just keep him in the PC. Like, I know we'll need him immediately once we defeat the gym to get in here, but then otherwise he's basically still going to be kept in the PC because I just don't want to run into a situation where like somebody uses Whirlwind or something like that, or anything, or Dragon Tail, something that like forces you to switch. But I do think what will happen is I do think you have a forced doubles battle up there, which is also why he's good to be on the team. So I think this is a little ahead of where we are right now, but I think what I'm going to do with that is basically bring Pancake in because they won't let me go through the area, I think, without a second Pokemon. But I will use my first move to put Pancake down. Poor guy, his own team member. So that's my plan right now. So let me heal, and then I'm gonna deposit Pancake for the moment. Okay. Thank you. So let's put him in the PC. Deposit. Alright. So let's get after this gym, because then hopefully we will do these trainers again. We'll see what they have. I'm at 15 and I'm about halfway to 16, so if we can be like almost at 17, I think that'll be great going into the gym. And I forget, like I said, I know his top is 14, 15, or 16, I just don't know. Oh, and I love, this is my favorite part about Black and White, is that we get this guy who gives you a fresh water, even though, like I said, I'm not going to be healing, but it's still awesome in a normal circumstance that they just give you that nice heal. So, okay, first battle. Let's see what we are going to start out with. We've got the waiter. Bathyodon. Okay, I think this guy's rock steel, and so I think this is another situation like the Aggron from the very beginning, that I think if I use Meteor Mash on him, it's going to be neutral and it'll be fine. But this guy has insane both special and regular defense, I'm pretty sure. So if that doesn't work, then this will be good to put Nightshade into use. But let me just start out with that. See if we can get lucky and get a boost or something as well. Okay, cool. So okay. Scared me for a second, but A, he missed, and B, I would quad resist it. But I got the boost, so let's go for another Meteor Mash again. Awesome. Okay. Oh, wow. And it just kept getting boosted. But does he just have one? I'll be excited if I get to use the double boost on another guy. No, he just has the one. Okay, and I'm at 16, because that was a big boy for the first gym fight. And I think, right, we're just pressing what's effective on them to open these curtains, so grass against water. Okay, waitress, and then I believe the gym leaders are past her. I think it's just the two trainers in here. So, what is she gonna have for me? She has two, starting out with a Raichu. Okay. Again, I don't have a great move for an electric type. So, but let's just see what this Tornado will do. And I forget that Tornado can poison. I totally forgot that. Hurt by poison? Yeah, let's go. I think even with the defense raise from Skull Bash, this one more will just knock it out. Yep, no problem. Didn't even have to get hit there. Okay. Zangoose. Let's hit this guy with a Wild Charge. Awesome. Is this gonna get me 17? Almost. Okay, but still this is good because Jimmy will have two, and so I'll defeat the first one, and then we'll go into the ace at 17, I believe, which will be great, because even if I'm thinking his ace is 16, that means I'll be a level above it, which is great because, like I said, that'll save me from like a fissure or a sheer cold or something like that if he happens to have it. So I'm gonna heal. I'm also gonna do, I think, what I said. Sharon gave me those orange berries that I should have in here. Where are those? Here we go. Okay. I think I'd rather have the orange berry instead of the magnet for the gym fight, just because if it's like back to back, like I'm just imagining worst case scenario if he had like a Milotic and like a Kyogre, let's say. So I wanted to use like back to back Wild Charges on just like really strong water Pokemon where I'm gonna get hit with a ton of recoil. I think it's better to have an orange berry in there than to just boost the electric, which might be good because it'll knock him out, but it's going to be bad if it also then knocks me out because I'm doing more damage. So I think we are ready for this. I am healed. I remembered to get my item on, right? And it should be just the gym leader straight on through. Okay. Let's go. Welcome. Got Chili, we've got Crass, and we're gonna fight Silent. So, excited to see what he's gonna have, you guys. Alright, let's go. Ready? Alright, what's he gonna have? What's he gonna have? I'm ready. I'm ready for Kelly to come through. Get us the first batch. Girder. Okay. This is the mid stage fighting one. I think I will open up by just hitting that with a wild charge. See how much this does. That's a 12. So maybe his top is a 14, which would be great. So that, I think he has pretty good defense. Okay. Doesn't do too much. So I don't know. This looked like that maybe did a little bit less than half. Yeah. That sucks. But Psycho Cut, no, that's not. Psycho Boost is what lowers his special attack. I'm very glad I have the Oran Berry because he's gonna heal right here, and I'm definitely already going to be very sorely needing that and hoping that the second thing he brings out isn't strong, and also hoping that I don't have to do Wild Charge. Here's the Oran Berry. Okay. I think he only has one potion. I don't, but then again, if Wild Charge is gonna do like 1 point of recoil with that much damage, assuming he doesn't heal again. So let me just go for it. Yeah, he's not. I think he just has the 1 potion. Right. So he's out. Yeah, it's just as 1. Okay. So here we are at 17. I'm at less HP than I want to, but Scolipede, that, oh shoot, that's the big one. That's the big guy. This is a bug poison. I think I'm gonna let's see what wild charge is. I'm almost nervous. Maybe I just want to see what Meteor Mash does first, because I'm just, again, he should not have a stab, but if it got randomized just to something where he has a poison jab or just something nasty on a level 14 Scolipede, that gives me pause. So let's just see this. Maybe I can get the boost off of it. It's been hitting. Okay, I quad resist that, and that is gonna hurt yourself even if it's just a little bit. Yeah, what did that do? 1, 2, maybe. So let's see what I can do with this. I would. Oh my God, the critical! And then that's what Sniper does, right? Does it power up? I'm sorry, I'm just totally. I can't believe we got a crit out of that, and it was a 1-shot. I don't want to learn Growl. Absolutely not. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh my, I can't. I'm not. Sniper powers up critical, right? Or not, is super effective or critical? That's the first badge, guys. That's awesome. Oh, I can't. I was nervous. Rock Polish, that's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. That's too bad. I was hoping for an attacking move. But let me just, I gotta read the ability again. Sniper. Okay, I'm not crazy. Powers up move, that's why. Wow, Kelly. That Scolipede had me nervous. Like, really, again, just because I think we've all seen it happen of just, it's not supposed to have a stab when the moves are completely randomized, or I shouldn't say supposed to, but it's just so unlikely. And then on top of everything else, if it just had a completely nasty stab like that, like a poison jab or something like that, or even like a bug buzz too, that just concerned me when I was at about like 2/3 HP. But we've got the cut here. I think what I want to do is just go to the dream yard, and then maybe we'll cap it after that. Oops. Not trying to run back up. Okay. So, we're gonna heal. We're gonna get Pancake out, so we can use Cut to get in there, because I'm not, oh, why am I not going in? Alright. Heal up Kelly, who I think got to 18 from that Sculpey too, so that's awesome. So, coming for Pancake. Yep, withdraw. Okay, I'm done. And let's get Cut. I can't believe we got Rock Polish of everything. Can sharply raise the speed. I'm just desperate to get coverage, and like I said, especially with the TMs completely random what we can learn, I'm just trying to get as much like power as we can get, because I mean it would be so sad, but I mean we could get something really good, like speaking of Water Spout or Hydro Cannon or something like that, or I mean even Dragon Pulse or something, which would be amazing to have like early game if we got that right after the gym. But it's still, because I didn't set it to preferring type, it's still just 50-50 whether we'll learn it or not. So Pancake, let's get Cut on you, buddy. Alright. Cut. Perfect. So, let's go. We got to, I think, Plasma, what do they try to steal? Like the Mona? Is the Pokemon in here? Okay. In we go. Bianca, always tagging behind. That one of your Pokemon doesn't know Cut, so I just have to do it. Hey, let's go and see. You bet. Okay, let's wait. Make some Dream Mist. It is a Mona. Okay. Who are you and what are you doing? I guess Bianca wasn't there at their speech. So, look, come on, let's get into the fight. I'm trying to blow past this text as fast as the game will let me, but... Alright, back-to-back fights here. Hopefully nothing out of control. Magmar, I would love if we had a water move for that guy. Would love it. But we should just be able to wild charge and it'll be fine. Let's see. Yep. Oh, shoot. That is not great going into the second battle, but let's just hope it is something that I have a good move for, so that burn does not affect me, because there's no chance to go back and heal. Okay, alright, let's get something that I have a good move for. Like a good water type. Grass, I can use Twin Needle. That's an easy KO. That's an easy KO for Twin Needle. Cool. Glad we learned that. Extreme speed, alright. Shouldn't do that much, level 10. No. 1, 2. I can't. Oh, but I can't believe that it got 1 HP, but the poison will do the work here. But that's crazy. I know Snivy is definitely a tankier, one of the tankier starters, but still, I'm 18 and that's a 10 with the super effective. That's crazy. Yep, we lost. Get out of here, you clowns. Alright, come on. Let's go, let's go. I really want to get that burn healed. Not trying to go through this grass or do anything because I know there's a couple items here, but... And this one is the Mushino, right? The evolved one. Could it have been a dream? I don't know, dude, but that burn on my Kingdra is not a dream. Did something happen? Yep. I beat down some plasma, but you go get your stuff from my fight. That's all fine. All right, yeah, I will go to Fennel's house. I'm definitely gonna go to the Pokemon Center first, though. Get me out of here, dude. It just makes me so nervous. Not that. Again, this generation. I don't even think this generation, when you walk with poison, I don't think it does anything. So shouldn't be freaking out that much. Burn definitely doesn't, but not great. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Because I'm gonna put Pancake back, but there's something. If I go back here, was it right here where I can use Cut now? Yeah. Let's just see what's back here really fast. Because I would say then I don't think I need Cut for a while. Again, I don't remember. I haven't been on the route in forever. Fire Gem, not great. And oh, Amulet Coin. That I think. Again, I would just rather have money, even though we don't have like much to spend money on with this run. But I think because hopefully now that we're at 18, I think we're gonna be very not very, but like decently over leveled of the trainers out there. So I don't necessarily need the magnet on Kelly right then. But let's put the amulet coin on, and that'll be great. And then if I don't know, if it feels like we're struggling, then maybe we will change tactics. But like I said, I don't think we need Cut anymore. So let's say goodbye to Pancake again. It's great to see you, bud. Thanks for putting in the work. Okay. So now let's go do the mandatory thing up at Fennel's, which I think is right here. That guy wouldn't let me go up previously. Yep. Okay. Thank you, and we're gonna get the C gear, which is pretty useless. So I don't want to turn it on. It'll be restricted. That's more than fine with me. My least favorite thing about this game, and I feel like these were made in like 2000. I didn't mean to. I don't want more information, but my least favorite thing about these old games is like and like I said, I think these are made in like 2010 because it feels right that the remakes would have been in like not remakes, I guess sequels are in 2012. But my least favorite thing about this whole game is that when you play as the boy, your little C gear down there is blue, and they give the girls the pink C gear. Like, it just feels so messed up that like we can't just have blue C gear for both genders of the game. The girls obviously would want the pink ones. Like, that's some backwards BS. I'm just going into heal out of habit. I don't need to. But anyway, I just remember the first time I'm a girl, so I pick the girl a lot of the time. But, it's just fun to randomly play as the boy. And I remember noticing, because I was so used to it being, I almost just didn't think that much and almost just thought of maybe it was like red or something like that. But then I'm like, no, it's pink for the girl and blue for the boy, which is just a lot. But, anyway, that's just some fun random commentary. There's a hidden thing right here? Right? Is it in the tree? Yes. I really feel like that maybe is what the normal item is, and it re-randomized to itself. Or a tiny mush or something is in the tree. I don't think it's like a ball or something right there, but again, maybe I'm just spouting nonsense. Oh, I forgot. No. But there's a PC up there. It'll be fine. But I forgot. The whole reason that I was just talking about earlier is that I had said I literally don't think they let you progress to the game with only one Pokemon. They make you, like, let's just see what they say, because I only have Pancake. I mean, I only have Kelly right now, right? So let's just see, like, what they say to me. You only have one Pokemon and you call yourself a trainer? It's so insulting. Yeah, it's my favorite Pokemon. Can't I just do a solo run? It's too dangerous for you. These girls have to be. If I'm like 10, maybe 12, like, what are they? 5, 6, 7, and they know it's too dangerous. But anyway, there's a PC, I think here, because it's the daycare, so I can pull Pancake out. And like I said, what I'm going to do is poor Pancake. It's going to be so confused. The first move of the battle, because we just don't want any illegal hits, any interference, is we are gonna have Kelly take out Pancake right here. I said I was gonna stop, but let me just do, I'm gonna do this battle, and then there's a couple of kids to fight here too, and then I think that'll be a good place to call it. So let's see how this goes. I'm so sorry, Pancake. You don't deserve this, but the rules are the rules, and we have to do our best to follow them. So we have a Golem and a Mareep. Okay. That should not be too bad. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm going to maybe a Twin Needle won't do it should probably resist both of these. I can't believe I'm gonna waste a Wild Charge on Pancake though, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. And then I will just, these are only level 10, it should be fine. But I think this will knock him out, which will be a decent bit of recoil here. So this is what the game is about, you guys. So, because I don't want to waste more than a couple, just the one turn really on it, and then we'll just have him do a cut. So, Kelly gonna use it against. Who needs enemies when you got... Oh, that's Roar of Time. That is Roar of Time on that Golem. But I think that special needs bats. But oh, jeez. And what you've got is that Volt Tackler Wild Charge. Oh my god, that already just... But the good news is that we're going to hopefully take out the Golem right here before... Or team. Does Roar of Time make you recharge? I normally would not do this, but I'm going to look that up really fast, because if he has to recharge, that's a good strategy. And I forget if Roar of Time is the 2-turn move. So give me a quick second. I just want to confirm that, because if he has to recharge anyway, I think we're better off trying to take out the Mareep here. Roar of Time inflicts damage and forces you. Yeah, so he is going to recharge. So this is my same issue though of we don't have a great thing for an electric, but let me try the Twin Needle right here. Okay. Awesome. It's just level 10, but don't love still being at less than half health. But look, okay, recharge. That was a good move. See, my instinct was just, we gotta get the Golem out. A, it's a Golem, and B, I can't deal with the Roar of Time again. But now, please just do not miss, Kelly. Please, like, of all the times that I need you to hit something. Thank you. I think we could have tanked another one, but I think it would be with about 5 health, maybe even less. So, wow. Yeah, that definitely don't look forward to. I think that's the only mandatory double battle, and if there's another one, I'm sure I just won't do it. So I'm gonna deposit Pancake again, because I don't think we need cut for quite a bit until we get to the forest. There's some things to cut in the Eterna Forest. Not Eterna, I'm talking Sinnoh. The Pinwheel Forest. But, and then there should be somebody that heals you in this daycare, right? It's not her. She just tells me there's people battling. She heals me, right? And then does somebody give me something random in here? I don't think so. Yeah, you don't give me something. Yes, I am. I just did one. Made me super nervous. But Kelly should be all healed. Again, we're gonna just do these couple before I move forward, and then I think we're gonna call it a stream. So let's get the fights on with these folks. We've got this girl, I think, and these two little kids. So let's see what you got for me. Nursery aid. Be sharp. Or Poniard. Sorry, the Be sharp is the evolved one. And this is Dark Steel, I believe. Talk about what I do not have a great matchup for. This is probably, let me just try to use Nightshade right here. Just because I don't. I mean, I guess Wild Charge I think would be neutral on it, but again, this is just easy because I'm looking dumb with my lack of type knowledge here. So, Kelly at 19 though, looking great. Because I think, is the second gym, is her high? Does she have like a 19 and 21? That sounds right. Meteor Mash against the Monslai. Easy Womp. Easy Womp. Easy Womp. Got the boost, which I think for no reason because I think it's done. But, yep. Yep, that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, 3 little kids. Start with you. Just line them up for me to knock them down, game. Line them up for me to knock them down. They're so little. Ambipom. Alright. So, this probably doesn't matter. Let's just do another Meteor Mash. Nice. These are all level 10, and I'm up to level 20. It's going to be... Maybe even the Twin Needle would have KO'd that guy. So... 2 out of 3. Magmortar. That is another guy that you don't love running into. But, the stab on him would be quad resisted, so that is good. But again, probably somebody that I want to Wild Charge. And we'll see how this goes. Right? Fainted. 10 recoil. Okay. I am strong. Thank you so much, Wendy. Alright. There's something in here. Something in the sandbox, surely. I remember it. I wish I looked dumb because I have no idea where it is, but, like, trust me. So here we go. A PPF. Oh, that's awesome. Definitely gonna save that, though, until, because, hopefully, I mean, I'm talking about the end, like, we're definitely gonna do this, but, definitely don't want to use that right now. Hopefully, just wait till we get the moves that we want on Kelly and, pick what's best for that. Alright, so let us give, who is this? Tully. Tully and his Cherim. Let's just beat this thing down with a Twin Needle and call that a night. Yep. 1, 2, done. Nice try, Tully, but we have got almost a level 20 Kelly with us. So don't feel too bad about yourself. Let's just celebrate. Up and walk down the slide. Alright. Awesome. Well, I think I will call it right here, and we will pick up exactly right here for the next stream. And in the meantime,